interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Archer. What's the scouting report on him?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. Blackmon having a lot more success on the road this season. Line drive. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Joe.
No outs. Runner at first. Connor Joe digging in for the Rockies. And the pitch. Just missed. Here comes the pitch. That's to third. Urshela. Fired to second. To Sano. Double play.
At first, the first baseman, number 25, CJ.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is CJ Cron. Righty delivers. No score, just getting started, top of the first. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Off the batter's eye and gone. CJ Cron leaves the yard. His 18th home run of the season. It's 1-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Base is empty with 2 away. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's back there. Banks off the wall. And that's a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Man at second. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Here comes Bryant around third. He'll score easily. It's 2-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Bottom of the first. Today's starter for Colorado, Antonio Senzatella. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall.
With a guy like this with so much pop at the plate, you're going to play a little bit deeper and make sure you can time it up in case there's an opportunity to steal a home run. Well, he did just that. Perfect footwork at the fence and reaches up and makes the grab.
And here comes Carlos Correa. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the second out.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. The wind and the pitch. Tapped in front of the plate. Fires over to Crone. And Polanco is out. And that is that. Twins retired in short order. They trail things here 2-0. Back at Target Field, Randall Grichuk now. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Randall Grichuk goes deep. His 7th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Chris Archer won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Jarrell Cotton comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 45, Jarrell Cotton.
So in now for Colorado, Jose Iglesias. And a pitch. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The wind to kick the pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And here it comes. On the ground, right side. Polanco handles, gathers, and throws to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
The catcher, number 35, Elias Diaz.
And now it's Elias Diaz. One, two now. Stays alive. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Good eye right there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Duffy is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Here's a 2-2. This to third. To first. Got the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Chuck Nasty. And the righty deals. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Jeffers makes the catch, and that'll do it. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Max Kepler. The Twins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Max Kepler knocks one out, and they inch closer. It's 3-1.
Got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Gio Urshela to the plate. The next pitch misses. And that's ball 3.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And a pitch. Clips the corner. And that is strike 2. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Daniel Bard getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Left field, way back there. Gone! He sends a rocket to left. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 3-2.
Jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Antonio Senzatella is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Robert Stevenson. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Number 29, Robert Stevenson.
And Gary Sanchez at the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. Gary Sanchez hits one out. His 9th homer of the year, and we're all square. It's 3-3.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Miguel Sano. Here's a 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Luis Ariz stands in. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. So now 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Ben Bowden takes over on the mound. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Number 51.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. At the belt and fires. And it's even up. The 2-2 now. That one down the line, and it finds its way through for a hit. Coming home. He'll score. The Twins have the lead. It's 4-3.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So the batting order turns over. And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. This guy has turned into a beast. Next offering misses. Now 2-2.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Kicks and fires. And that went a little bit high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And that's just foul. Ariz on second. Jeffers on at first with nobody out. And he walked him. Here's Carlos Correa.
Shortstop.
Correa not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open. Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Dive, and he's got it. To second, there's one, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Jorge Polanco, the next Twin up to hit. A switch hitter batting right. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Two now. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And now it's 3-2. And now the lefty. That's out to center field. Grichuk settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Twins 5 and the Rockies 3. They turn things over to the southpaw, Taylor Rogers. And he'll work on holding this lead. Connor Joe getting ready to hit. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one blasted deep to right. Back there. And that one is gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 5-4.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So up next, C.J. Cron. 1-1 now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Buxton going back some more. Calls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 23, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swung on, popped up left side. Correa makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. Just 1 out away, try to close it out. They're down to their final strike.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one hammered way back there. Turning and looking, and it's gone. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard. It's his 6th home run of the season, and this game is tied. It's 5-5.
So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Griffin Jacks. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Two outs, nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. And that extends the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Randall Grichuk digging in for the Rockies. The solo homer his first time. The 1-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Rodgers off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Two outs. Upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So a change being made at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Garrett Hampson. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. One and two now. Now one out to right. Kepler settles under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Garrett Hampson into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center.
Number 1.
Daniel Bard gets the call to the mound. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 52, Daniel Bard.
Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now the right fielder, Max Kepler. Next one misses. 2-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here's Gio Urshela. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now just 1 swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
And here comes the power-hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. They get the tag on him, onto Chrome. It's a double play.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Miguel Sano, the next twin up to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. And the right-hander deals just off the outside part of the plate.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
The winning run on second base. Hard liner. On the warning track. And hauls it in. 1 left for Minnesota. And this remains a 5-5 ball game. Back in Minnesota as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. And now it's even up.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Iglesias headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 6-5.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon. Left-hand hitter waits. So now 1-2. Base hit center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Righty delivers. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1 to Sano. Double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Luis Arias.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
The 1-1. Good eye in that spot.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Runner leads away at second. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Hampson makes the catch. One away.
Now batting, catcher,
Ryan Jeffers now at the plate.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
The 1-1. That's down and in. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Josh Winder up and loosening in the pen. Duffy warming up as well. So now with one swing, this guy could end it. Strike 2. That to right. Blackman drifts towards it. That's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is outside. The 2-2 stays alive. Just one strike away, and he chases that one, and that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, 3-inning games are pretty exciting, and this one did not disappoint. Tons of offense, but it came down to just one run. This was a wild one.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.